Hello and welcome to Magzie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are here on Horizons 3. It's the new Feed the Beast Modpack. It is their first 1.12 released Modpack. It goes along the same lines as the other Horizons packs where they kind of just use like mostly never heard of or seldom used mods to make a pack with. Is it better or worse than usual Horizons packs? I don't know. I think I've played all of them. I know I played the second one, which was developed by Phoenix Lodge, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Anyway, I am on the starting screen because there's a special option that you can select in here, or a couple special options that you can select here. So I wanted to go over those first, and we're going to go in and do the regular mod pack showcase where I go over all the mods that's in the pack, and I show what's in the starting chest. Sometimes special items will be spawned in the starting chest that normally aren't, and I'll go over the mods that I know. I have not been playing with much. I've not had time to play with much of the 1.12 mods from the unstable pack, so you have to take a grain of salt with that one. Will this be a series? I don't know that right now. I'm going to do a series on this till probably December. I want to take a break from Minecraft for a month and do some Space Engineers and see how that goes. We will be coming to this in December. Just because I don't want to jump into this with all the new mods that's going to be in here and updated to 1.12 mods that's going to be in here. I want to kind of play with it myself and go over some spotlights that Direwolf 20 is coming out with some 1.12 spotlights on mods. So I kind of like to reference his spotlights on mods because he does a really good job on it, much better than I could possibly do. Plus he knows most of the mod developers, so he has in-depth coverage of it because he can talk to them about the mod. So I like to reference his when I'm actually doing it, so you guys can go and watch the mod like spotlight and know what's going on in my episode, kind of deal. But and it helps me to know how to work the mod, and you guys can help me too if it happens. But I do want to play around with it for a while so I can do my quick start guide. So the quick start guide should be coming out. It's probably going to be this weekend when I play around with this. Hopefully, I am addicted to playing on my cheaters map, so I'm going to try to take a break from that so I can play around on this for a little while. I might get the kids on here and let them play on it with me in like a multiplayer type deal, and then do a quick start guide after that. So if it's not out this next week, it probably will be out sometime around the first 2 weeks of November. That gives y'all some kind of timetable. Usually I do the quick start guide right after I do the mod showcase, but I want to play around with this first, and it just got released a couple days ago. So I will link in the description the news feed for that. You guys can go on there and post what you think of the pack. There should be a link to the bug page. If you have any bugs you want to report, you can go to the bug page and report the bugs and glitches and all that kind of stuff that you find. And so here we go, guys. I'm going to start. We're going to go over some of the options in the create world thing, and then I'm going to cut the video and I'm going to load it back in when the world is loaded, because I don't know how the recording is going to record inside the game yet. So we are going to Maggie's mod pack showcase, and then we go to options here, and we always put a lot of cheats on. We always play. I always start out with the bonus chest, and I look in it, If nothing else, I grab the food out of it. And the world options, you have the default, you have the super flat, which you can customize. There's tons of options in here. With that, you can actually use the presets, and there is a void world now in the default preset, so you can play a void world in any mod pack you want. So good luck with that one. And if you click on these right here, the tags in there kind of give you if you know what this all stuff means, it kind of gives you an idea of what's in there. The Tunneler's Dream, if you just want to be like a miner, like the world is like, it's got like 100+ level layers of stone and stuff. We'll go back out of that. You guys know that kind of stuff. That's not nothing new. Large biomes, amplified, custom world type. Wait a minute, what the heck is that? Hold on. Amplified. Customize. This is where you can go in and you actually change the spawn rates of ores. So if you want a little harder, you want a little bit easier, if you want all the ores to spawn at a specific height, you can change all that in here. You can actually go to the first page here, I think it is, right, and you can actually spawn in the biome that you want, right? I forget where you do that right here. You change the rarity of getting stuff. All biomes here, so you can change which biomes it spawns with. In here, there are, I believe there are 2 or 3 that's not in here, like the really rare biomes. You can't just spawn in at spawn, so you have to actually go find those. Biomes of Plenty is in here, and you can customize that the same. If you go in here, there's your options for Biomes of Plenty. Definitely, you'll probably want to come in here and turn off. I hate quicksand, so I turn off quicksand. I turn off poison ivy. Turn off thorns. Anything else you guys normally would want to turn off for that. I don't really even care about the berry bushes for Biomes of Plenty. Biomes of Plenty usually kind of laggy, so I don't usually play on that one anyway. And then Lost Cities, and you can customize Lost Cities by different types and stuff. How rare the cities are. I would go with the no spawners. There are different types though. This is nifty. Oh, it goes back. I don't know. You should be able to do that. We're not going to spawn in this one because I want to spawn in there and see how laggy it's going to be first. So we're just going to go with, you can go with the Biomes of Plenty Lost Cities too. If you guys don't know what Lost Cities are, I did cover the mod a little bit. It's basically a mob that spawns in like huge cities, like huge ruined cities in the world, and it's really awesome to do if you're going to do like a multiplayer map or like a UFC type thing. I don't know if I said that right. Anyway, like a PvP type thing where you guys just go out and find like a base and then you hunt each other down, that type of deal. Or like a buddy system, you just like for your friends jump on a server and you or LAN play, and you just go build your own bases, and then you guys visit your bases, see what you've done, that kind of thing. You join together to kill like the Ender Dragon and Withers and stuff like that. It's a nice little, it's a little change from the default Minecraft. Definitely something you'll probably want to play around with first before like definitely. I forgot the word. I had a brain fart. Something you want to play around with before you decide to play it. So, but I do like that. I have played on that on the unstable pack. So we're going to go with the default right now. And we're going to hit done, and then we're going to hit create. I'm going to fix this A before it drives everybody nuts. And then we're going to hit create world. And I will see you guys inside the game. And we're back, and actually the frame rates are looking pretty sweet. First thing you want to do when you log into your game is you want to go to controls and turn off the stupid step assist. It is pretty annoying. So you start out in your inventory with the following things. We got one probe, readme, silent gem manual, journal, ability bottle, fire resistance, and on the dynamics of integration. Also, FTB utilities is in this, so you claim chunks. We're going to claim this whole island. You and you. I hate when it tips like that. You have to claim 2 chunks just to get it all in. So this is now our island, and you should be able to see that when I leave. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is recipe unlocks. Now, I am hoping that all the mod developers use this functionality to the best of their ability in their mods, but I don't know. Definitely Modpack makers can use this like to full advantage, because they can totally just take this, not have to use this, or make this where you turn it off and on, and just use this. So this is the new 1.12 recipe book, and as you can see, there's a few recipes in here already. Carving knife, flint, and I don't know what the carving knife is for. Sandstone. And then you got the tabs for it. You can turn off craftable, turn on craftable. We will look at these books here. Silent Gem Manual. Silent Gem is the replacement for Tinkers, although they don't, as far as I can remember, they try to stick away from using Tinkers in the Horizon packs. They try to showcase other types of mods. So Silent Gem is basically tools and armor mod. There's tons of different types. Look at all this stuff. Tomahawks. Machetes. A little bit more damage, melee damage, but less magical damage, and swing a little slower. I might try that out. But they aren't just effective as chopping up zombies. Machetes can also clear small areas of vegetation, like a sickle, but with a smaller range, and can chop wood, but not as well as an axe. Cool. Okay, so that's that book. The journal here, I believe the journal, if I'm not mistaken from in here, is from the Astral Sorcery one. God, what is it called? I can't remember what it's called. But that's like a magic mod type deal. It uses the constellation in the skies for gaining resource to cast spells and do stuff in the world. Basically, like the area buffs, where you can just stand in the area and there'll be buffs. Sometimes it'll pull mobs in and then damage them. Sometimes it'll give you buffs like regenerate and speed and that kind of thing. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. The ability bottle looks like it's an XP thing. You can just fire it off. It's pretty cool. On the dynamic integration. On the dynamics of integration. I don't know what this is. I'm going to have to play around with this stuff, guys. That's some of the stuff I don't know. And I got some sand I just broke down. In your starting case, you have some condensed blood. I don't know what that's for. Insert into any machine for extra blood. We're going to condense that down. It will give us some wood. Now, I like the fact that it gives us planks and sticks, but not actual regular wood. I would rather it do this. I like that. I'm going to take that, and then we're going to take this. Actually, can we... There's no crafting table. I don't know why I even tried, because Tinker isn't even in this one. Can we do this? We can. Control melee. Does it say melee damage? And then Alt. I don't know. We'll take it and try it for now. Cool. And I can use it to cut up things. Yes. Come on, torch. All right. Cool. And then I'm gonna love these. This is gonna be my new favorite weapon. This is gonna be like the Matic. Oh yeah. Something you can make at the start of the game to clear grass. Yeah. I could do this all day. Ooh, boy. Okay. We're supposed to be doing a Modpack showcase, not goofing around. As I can't stop using this thing. Alright. For real. Here we go. So, go to mob options. We go to A through Z. We got Extra Text Tomb. Think, Neil? I don't know what that one is. You can come in here and look at the author's name. If I had to guess, it was like a nil block type of thing. And you get give suggested quests up there. See what's in the top of the screen? Find a tree and punch it down. That's what I'm talking about. And when you complete that quest, it'll do. Well, I'll show you in a second. Let's do the mods first. Hold on. So A through Z, Extra Text Tombs, Angel of Vengeance. Magic-based magic mod about being a healer. So this should have told us exactly what adds, thank, and nil items. Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was. Extra Text Tombs, a book of books. So like it's that tomb that you could put all your books in. You have one book on your bar instead of like 15, and then that type of deal. Apple Skin, Astral Sorcery. That's the one. That's the one that journal's from is Astral Sorcery. And it's a magic mod. Magic mod that draws power from the stars and their constellations. Auto Reg, Live, don't know what that is. Backpacks, of course we love backpacks. Battle Wither, Cookie, Reload, don't know. Bedbugs is a mod that adds a button and commands to leave your bed when you get stuck. 1.12 has its own colored beds now. So Quark shouldn't have to add in their beds. And if they do, hopefully they would disable those in Quark because the color beds are already in 1.12 now. So they shouldn't have to add it in. So they should took their beds out. So it shouldn't be bug beds anymore, bed bugs anymore. But if they are, you have the buttons there just in case. I've had a problem with getting into beds a couple times and having to kick myself off the server. Better Builder's Wands, we love those. We know what those are. I don't know if there's any changes. We'll have to take a look at those. Bibliocraft, we know. Biomes of Plenty, we know. Block Crafter. Blocks which can have textures applied to them. That kind of seems like some kind of chisels and bits type mod or chisel mod where you can change the textures on different blocks. Bookshelf is a core library mod which adds new features and tools into the game for other content creators to work with. The primary focus of the project is to make use of a combined strength of the modded community to create wonderful tools that everyone can use. So it's like a toolkit added in to the packs, so the mods can use those instead of having to make their own or coming up with their own. I like that. Calculator, we know what calculator is. It's another type of mod like tinkerers and that kind of thing, which kind of like it's kind of a tool creating mod, but you can do so much more with it. So you could probably get into that. That's a fun one we could try. Chameleon, chest transporter. We know what that one is. Chisels and bits is in this one. Of course, chicken. All the mods for those. Common capabilities, forge capabilities. Cool. Compact machines. I don't know what that one is. It's also tiny. We'll have to look at that one. Compactor. Didn't say what it is. Cooking with blockheads. We love that one. Crafter Tweaks is a tweaker for FTB or Modpack makers in general to tweak mods to fit their mod packs, which is I like. Creeper Host Creeper Host server is the one where it adds the buttons on the main screen where you can actually just click on that, take it straight to Creeper Host. You can get your servers from there. I don't have any affiliation with Creeper Host. I don't do modded multiplayer Let's Plays usually. Every once in a while I'll get a hankering to join a server. If I do that, I'll let you guys know, and it'll be labeled as a multiplayer series, so don't worry about that. But I'm just letting you know what that is. So it's a little button on the main page where you can go. I don't know if you can just go there to buy them. I believe you probably could look at their servers. It says allows us to purchase again and view server stats. So, and that's another one. These two really don't say anything. Allows resource packs to add connected textures, immersive rendering, and much more. Custom main menu. Of course, we know what that one is. Cycle. You can now sneak to avoid being pushed or launched by slime conveyors and slime plates. Okay. Cyclops, Dark Utilities, Dark Resonance. I never really got into Dark Resonance, I'll be honest with you. The power generation is pretty cool, but I don't like the whole destroying radiation bleed that it does. Like, so I never used it because of that. Diet Hopper. I think boxes on hoppers to allow. Oh, thank God. Oh, that's going to be awesome. Every pack is going to have that in here. Unless it starts causing some kind of a glitch or something. Because I know you guys have been in the same boat where you're trying to select the machine that your hopper's connected to, and the only block that you can actually see the machine at is the one the hopper's connected to, and it won't let you select that because the hopper's in the way. I know everybody's had to deal with that. Electric Core provides core functionality for electric mods. Okay. The Embers. Never really gotten to Embers. The Dwarven Style Tech. Mage Tech. I love this word. Mage Tech. Lots of mods could stop calling themselves magic mods and call themselves Mage Tech mods. I could give a few examples, but I don't want to be mean. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know. Ender Tanks, Environmental Tech. We know all these. AT Lunar. Down Environmental Tech, adding some lunar themed multi-blocks. Okay. Everlasting Abilities. Discover, share, and conquer abilities that stick. That's that little thing that we got in here, I guess. The whole thing. Evil Craft is an evil mod for Minecraft. Okay. That's another one for that one. Exchangers. Block exchangers. Extra bits. It sounds like an Chisels and Bits little add-on. Yep. Exactly. Farming for blockheads. That's a new one. Add seed maker with a search bar in scroll grid. I'm guessing to like buy seeds from. You can't find them. That'd be cool. Flat color blocks, foam, add lip. I'm kind of go a little bit further. Funky locomotion. Never really played with that one, but I know what that one is. Gravestone mod. So if you don't play with keep inventory on, the gravestone mod is on here. If you haven't used that one before, you do have to stand on top of the grave and then hit the shift button, and it will give all of your items that were in your inventory back to you. But just remember that if you right click it first, you can lock it to where it won't give your stuff back. So make sure it's set to like where it will actually give you your stuff back, because you don't want it locked and then it won't give you stuff back. So make sure it's unlocked, walk over top of it, shift to get your items back. That's how that works. I know lots of YouTubers have been having trouble with that because it's kind of a new one. Industrial, it's not really new, but like not that many mod packs have been using that one until recently. Industrial Foregoing, a small renovation of Mine Factory Reloaded. Oh, I want to take a look at that one. Integrated Dynamics, Integrated Tunnels. I don't think I've ever used Integrated Dynamics that much. Take full and automated control over your appliances. I think that's that one Direwolf uses all the time. Yeah. Interaction wheels. I don't know. Inventory tweaks. That's the one that adds the little buttons. So I put this down. These buttons here are inventory tweaks. I'll allow you to sort. Also, my inventory here. And press R, and it'll sort your inventory too. Get this back up. I'm going to go back to the beginning, aren't I? Go back down to the eyes. Try to keep this under 20 minutes, so we're going to have to try to hurry if we want to do the thing. I did turn daylight cycle off, so we don't have to worry about the time of day it is. Iron Chest, always great mod. I'm glad it got updated. Journey map, we love Journey map. It's one of the best maps there is. Like some people like doing like mod packs and they add in that little. It's like a mapping mod, but you have to actually put paper into it, and like you map the world and it actually shows up on paper. Don't do that. Just put journey maps on. You can turn some of the features off if you have to. It's just annoying to use those other mods. Like I want an actual map. Like I want a mini map. I want to be able to see where I'm going. I want to see my waypoints on there. It's just annoying. And some people don't feel that way. So if you like the other mod pack, the other mapping mods that use that kind of the in-game map functionality, it's player based. But I mean, also it depends on the mod pack itself. Like theme wise, I could see how that might you might want something like that in there. But I end up just adding journey map in even if they don't have it. It is, like I said, it depends. Like I didn't add it into I forgot the name of it. I forgot the name of it. But there was one I played on the channel that had that type of mapping system in it, and it felt right for that mod pack, so I just didn't add in the journey map. I just didn't bother using the map either, though. So I don't know. Just enough items. I really don't think this is needed anymore, but I could see how people probably might want the recipe. I would like there to be like, I'll show you in a second. I'll just remind me to go back to it. Just enough resources tells you where your resources generate in the world, different loot and stuff, where you can get it at. Light level overlay. Long fall boots, I'm guessing is like the old IC2 boot type thing, where you could fall long distances and not take damage. Cutter pack. Morphotool. Morphotool is that tool that makes it basically absorbs a wrench when you make it, and then you can use the Morphotool to be that wrench. So Morpheus, mouse tweaks, multi-storage. We might have to take a look at that. That sounds pretty awesome. Stacking chest, hidden chest, vaults. What's in vaults? I'll have to take a look at that. Another portal. Fix. Nice. Redstone Arsenal. Redstone Flux. Redstone Paste. Refined Storage. Yes, please. There's some add-ons for refined storage. Okay. Requiem is like a magic mod. Never really used it. It's kind of cool though. Resource Loader. I believe that's a... yeah, custom textures. That's what I thought. Roots 2. Now this is the sequel to Roots. I love Roots, especially their tools. It's a nice starter tool set that you can make, and it doesn't really take that long to get into Roots to make the regenerating tools, and then you can just make an enchant table, put some enchantments on it, and just run with those until you build up some really cool tools. But you can make some tools that actually heal themselves. Just have to be careful with it. Use too much, you can overpower the regen it has on it, the repair it has on it, and you can actually break it. It'll actually break and you'll have to make a new one. So I don't know what that one is. Library for Forge. Okay. Silent Lib. Sounds like it's something for Silent Gems. So extra parts. Simple Harvest. Right click. Oh yeah, everybody loves that one. Simple Storage Network. Inventories and manage your items easily. Okay. Storage drawers. We know what that one is. Sonar core. I'm not going to go over the cores. Super Sound Muffler. Oh, we can guess what that one does. TAM modelized. Library mod for all the TAM's mods. Okay. Tesla Core. Lost Cities. Definitely you guys should play with that one. At least once. Thermal Cultivation is all of the farming related machines. The Dynamics is the transporting items, fluids, and redstone flux. And then the expansion is new options for automation and processing. And then the foundation is the basic stuff, machines and stuff like that. I think the Dynamics also has like the pipes and stuff in it. Thought Tech, no clue. And we're getting to the Waystones. I love Waystones. Waystones is a transporting... it's kind of like waypoints in Journey Map, but if you don't like to use like the mod way of cheaty teleporting, you can actually make waystones and place them in the world, and then there's like a little teleporting gem that you can have in your inventory, and you just right click on the waystone and it adds that to your little gem teleporting thing. I forget what it's called. And then it sets that right there, and it every time you hit a waystone with that, it will save that location, and you can just teleport back there. It's pretty cool. I love that one. Definitely, you'll probably want to take some of those with you if you don't want to use the Journey Map one. We might use this instead of the Journey Map one, because it's something I don't usually do. And this might be a better way, especially if you have a lot of mods in that get glitched up when people use the cheaty teleport from Journey Map. This might be a way to get around that one, because it might work different. I don't know if this teleport would work different than the other way, but you can use this one if the other one isn't an option because of some kind of glitch in the game. So I like that one. And that's pretty much it for those. There was something I wanted to look at, and I don't remember. We are getting around to the cutting time here. Now when I do my editing, it'll come up and I'll be like, oh, I wanted to go over that, but I can't find it. I know it was after this. Mouse tweaks, multi-storage. I can't remember. Let's go cut down a tree, because we don't have a tree on our little island here. Wow, I can't believe I'm going to have to actually swim all the way over here to this place. There's some sheep over there too. Ooh, we could go get us some bed. Now, the bad thing is I need 3 white wool now. You can't just use any wool for the bed. So there's a black sheep, and I could kill make a black bed. Maybe. I don't know if I'm keeping this one anyway, so we won't worry about it. We'll just go over here, and we'll see what that is pretty fast, I do have to admit. Nope, come on. Don't be a douche. Come on, guys. Magnet mode. Come on. You can't add that in. I gotta make a magnet. Alright, sand block. There we go. And it looks like they have fast leaf decay on there. Yeah. So, that's not bad. That's not bad. And now we got recipes in here. And I will show you guys. I've got one of those already. You have more recipes unlocked if you use the crafting bench rather than your inventory. This only gives you the recipes for the 2x2 area. This one allows all the recipes. And I kind of want to know what this is. What are you? A carving knife. I don't know what that's for. Can I use it on, is that a block of wood? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Uses? No uses. I don't know. Anyway, guys, if you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out. You guys can come check it out, see if you like it. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends, tell them how much you like it. There's a share tab down below. Click on the share tab, copy the link, post it in your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you do social media. If you have any tips, tricks, or comments, put it down in the comments down below. Let me know in the comments, guys, what mod you are looking for in the Horizons pack here. And I might take a look at it when we do our playthrough. We'll see. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later.